Before this moment, everything was different. Before your skin touched mine, it tasted ordinary, flat like water, thin like wine. Then your fingertip found the back of my hand, and I became a different kind of land. A continent redrawn by just a grace, a history rewritten in a blaze. 1 centimeter of accidental touch, I never knew that little meant so much. Everything before was black and white, then your touch introduced the light. One moment split my life in two, the world before and after you. First contact, everything ignites. A single touch rewrites the nights. Before your hand, I was asleep. Now I'm falling deep. First contact, can't go back. Lightning run through the cracks. It wasn't planned, it wasn't meant to be. A crowded room, your elbow touching me, but something in that accidental brush turned the universe from noise to hush. I felt the current travel through my arm, a beautiful and devastating charm. The world kept spinning, but I stood so still, rewired completely by a single thrill. How can something so minute rearrange the absolute? One touch and I'm redesigned, new architecture of the mind. First contact, everything ignites. A single touch rewrites the nights. Before your hand, I was asleep. Now I'm falling deep. You probably don't remember it, that ordinary Tuesday brush, but I carry it like sacred fire in the center of my hush. First contact changed everything. Still electric. You can't see it, but it holds everything together. You can't see it, but it holds everything together. They say most of the universe is dark, an invisible architecture, quiet arc. You cannot see it, cannot taste or touch, but without it nothing holds, nothing's much. That's what your love feels like to me, a force I trust but cannot see. No evidence space that's ours. Heat.
Everything is about to change. In 3, 2, 1. I felt the universe compress into the distance, nothing less than every star that ever burned, into the second that we turn. Face to face, breath to breathe, a beautiful rehearsal of death. Every atom in the room, every particle of bloom started spinning twice as fast, knowing this moment was the last. Before the explosion, before the light, before we kissed and broke the night. Pressure building in my core, a feeling I can't ignore. Every star inside my chest collapsing into what comes next. Supernova kiss, the universe expands. Galaxies are born from trembling hands. One moment in the cosmos rearranged. Nothing in existence stays the same. Heat, supernova kiss, creating light from the beautiful destruction of the night. Heat, the light is still expanding from that point. A ripple through the fabric of the joint. Reality we used to occupy. Before your lips met mine and touched the sky. New planets forming in the aftermath. New constellations on a brand new path. What used to be scattered into dust, rebuilt entirely from a single trust. From the ashes something grows, something beautiful, something that glows. Born from the collision
stars in places I didn't know existed inside of us. Supernova kiss, still expanding, creating worlds. Listen. Can you hear it? They're matching. Listen. Put your hand against my chest. Feel the rhythm, feel the rest. Now I put my palm on yours.
just a moment, just a breath. We share a beautiful eclipse of death. Eclipse, the moment we collide. The sun surrenders to the tide. Two forces merging into black. A beautiful point of no way back. Heat, heat. The worst part isn't the darkness, it's the light coming back. Knowing you're the sun again, and I'm just a shadow on your track. Eclipse, fading. Heat, until next time. So far away, but I feel you breathing. Cities sit between our beds, a million conversations in our heads. The clock says different numbers on our walls, but something in my chest still hears you call. I trace the time zones with my fingertips, counting hours between your smile and lips. The distance should make everything grow through the wires and the waves. Your love arrives and my whole body craves. Oceans, mountains, time zone walls, none of them are strong enough to pause. A signal running through my blood, a love that flows despite the flood. Light is close, that's what we are. Near as breath, but far as stars. Distance is a lie we're told, when the love is this bold. One day the distance will collapse, the miles will fold like paper maps. But until then I'll hold you here, light years close and crystal clear. Light years close, always. I feel you so far away. Heat, I feel you here. Entangled from the start. They say two particles once intertwined will feel each other across space and time. You spin, I spin 1,000 miles apart. A quantum entanglement of the heart. I don't need proof, I don't need the math. I feel you shift before you choose the path. A tremble in my chest at 2 a.m. I know it's you, I always know it's them. Science says it can't be real, but science doesn't know the way I feel. Connected at a level past the bone, even when I'm standing all alone. Quantum hearts don't need the proof. Entangled tangle far beyond the roof. You breathe and I can feel it here. 1,000 miles but crystal clear. Quantum hearts aligned in space. Time can never break this place. You're in a city I have never seen, but I can taste your coffee, feel your dream. The phone stays silent, but my body knows the way your evening ends, the way it goes. I close my eyes and there you are inside. Not a memory, but a living tide. We share a frequency that won't expire. Two atoms burning with the same quiet fire. I felt you smile at 4 p.m. I felt you cry and start again. This isn't hope, this isn't prayer. It's physics of a different layer. Quantum hearts don't need the proof. Entangled far beyond the roof. You breathe and I can feel it here. 1,000 miles but crystal clear. They can separate us by an ocean, by a lifetime, by a wall, but the particle inside my chest still answers when you call. Quantum, 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 quantum hearts entangled. Always connected. Entangled. My body remember. Even when I forget. My shoulder remembers where your head would rest. A perfect hollow made for just your chest. My collarbone still carries where you breathed. A warm impression that has never left. The inside of my wrist still feels your thumb. A circular motion, gentle, slow and numb. My body's a museum of your stay. Exhibits of a love on full display. My mind forgets the little things, the dates, the words, the offering. But skin remembers everything, every pressure, every sting. Skin memory, deeper than the mind. Every touch you left behind, written on my body like a map. Every moment in the gap. Skin memory won't let me go. Holding every afterglow. My lower back still knows your morning hand. That lazy pressure, half asleep, unplanned. My neck remembers lips that barely pressed. A whisper made a warmth against my flesh. The heel of my foot still finds the spot where yours would rest, tangled in a knot. My body keeps the evidence of you in places that my conscious never knew. Months go by and seasons shift, but the skin preserves your gift. Every cell a tiny shrine, holding your design in mind. Skin memory, deeper than the mind.
Something's glowing Something's glowing inside. The starlight running through my veins tonight. A constellation born from your delight. You touched my hand and something came alive. A universe of light I hold inside. Before you came, my blood was dark and cold. A quiet river, nothing to behold. But now it shimmers every time you're near. A galaxy of feeling crystal clear. I can see it through my skin. Silver rivers flowing in. Every pulse a shooting star, showing me how loved I am. Starlight veins illuminate the dark. Every heartbeat leaves a spark. You turn my body into sky. A million stars that never die. Starlight veins from you to me. Cosmic blood infinity. I press my wrist against the window glass and watch the light move gently as you pass. Through every memory and every dream, a luminescent everlasting stream. You didn't know what you would leave behind. A permanent aurora in my mind. I carry you in every single vein. A beautiful and glowing kind of pain. I don't need the sun to shine. Your light is permanently mine. Flowing quiet, flowing deep, even in my darkest sleep. Starlight veins illuminate the dark. Every heartbeat leaves a spark. You turn my body into sky. A million stars that never Look at what you've done to me. I'm glowing from the inside out. Every vein a Milky Way. This is what love is about. Starlight veins glowing. No words, just this. Your fingers write a sentence on my spine. A paragraph of shivers, line by line. No dictionary holds the words you speak. When every touch becomes the thing I seek. The thumb across my wrist says stay tonight. The palm against my back says hold me tight. A language older than the human voice. A conversation made without a choice. I don't need to hear you say it. Your hands already conveyed it. Every pressure, every trace writes a novel on my face. Touch, language, speak to me in a tongue that sets me free. becomes a chapter undefined, not a story with an end, just the warmth of skin on skin. Touch, language, speak to me. silence through the endless space. 1,000 revolutions just to see your face. The stars don't shine for me the way you do. The universe is dark except for you. I lost my course the moment that we met. A beautiful collision I will not regret. I'm not falling, I'm in flight, held together by your light. Every orbit brings me near, close enough to disappear. I live inside your orbit now, a satellite that won't come down, spinning closer every day, too far gone to fly away. Your orbit holds me safe and still, a gravity I crave to feel. You never asked me to revolve around your world. I chose to stay, a flag forever furled, not planted but suspended in your atmosphere. The only place where everything is clear. The cosmos stretches cold in every way, but in your orbit night feels just like day. I trace your light across my skin like maps, a universe contained in tiny gaps. I could break away and drift, float through some forgotten rift, but every star would feel like ice compared to your gravitational paradise. I live inside your orbit now, a satellite that won't come down, spinning closer every day, too far gone to fly away. You are the center I was missing, the axis that I keep on kissing. Let me spin forever here, where the dark becomes so clear. Your orbit spinning, never leaving. Breathing in, letting go. Breathing in, letting go. I didn't plan to feel this deeply. Something crept inside me sweetly. Every nerve awake and listening. Skin alive and softly glistening. You arrived without a warning, like a dream before the morning. No permission, no request, just this pressure in my chest. Slowly now the edges fade, every structure rearranged. Nothing solid, nothing real, only what the senses feel. I dissolve into your sound, lose my feet above the ground. Every second pulling near, all I know just disappears. Dissolving slowly, skin to skin, where the outside world grows thin. Heat dissolving. There's a signal in the silence, moving through me without guidance. Every cell begins to hum, like a language yet to come. I can feel you through the static, something primal, something magic. Not a voice, not a face, just a frequency in space. Something deep where the waking meets the sleep. Every vibration starts to grow in the place I didn't know. Your frequency is all I hear, pulling closer, crystal clear. Every wave aligned with mine, synchronized across the time. Heat. Frequency beneath my skin, where the unknown world begins. I don't search, but I keep finding something deep inside. I'm winding. Every heartbeat turns the sound, like a compass turning round. In the noise you are the quiet, in the calm you are the riot. Not a word between us spoken, just the frequency unbroken. Rising slow beneath the chest, every signal manifests. No direction, no control, just the frequency. Frequency is all I hear, pulling closer, crystal clear. Every wave aligned with mine, synchronized across the time. Heat. I become the sound I feel, nothing left that isn't real. In this frequency we trust, turning silence into inside of me. Can you feel it? The frequency. There's a force I can't explain. There's a gravity between us, pulling deeper than the sound. Not a force I can't escape from when the silence comes around. Every atom rearranges, every breath becomes a sign. Something shifts inside the distance, drawing your world into mine. I don't need to name this feeling, I don't need to understand. Every thought is slowly melting when I let go of the plan. Gravity between us pulling closer than the air I breathe. Every moment keeps unfolding, something I will never leave. Gravity between us holding everything I am in place. Like a planet out of orbit, shifting gently out of time. The sun begins to follow when I feel the pull of mine. I don't run from what is forming, I don't question what is real. In the space between our bodies, there's a force I only feel. No resistance left to hold, every fear begins to fold. In the silence I can hear something it should drawing near. Gravity between us pulling closer than the air I breathe. Every moment keeps unfolding, something I will never leave. We don't orbit, we collide often, endless, side by side in this field of you and me. There is no more gravity, only motion, only sound, only silence Gravity between us, pulling slow. Never letting go. Midnight flows through the skin. Liquid midnight fills the spaces, soft reflections, hidden faces. Every shadow could start to see everything you are to me. Liquid midnight, flood my veins, wash away the old remains. In your darkness, I am free, flowing into what will be. Liquid midnight, hold me tight, turn the silence into light. You're the ink inside my story, dark and deep and contradictory. Every letter slowly written on the skin where I am bitten by the calm of something true, something nameless, something new. Not a promise, not a vow, just the feeling of right now, spilling over every wall. I don't mind the endless fall. In the flow I lose my name. Nothing here will stay the same. Liquid midnight, flood my veins, wash away the old remains. In your darkness, I am free, flowing into what will be. The darkness be our home. In the night we're not alone. Every drop of liquid time makes your heart beat part of mine. Liquid midnight, through my veins. Nothing remains. Something shifts. Something moves. I can feel it. You don't speak, but something's calling. Every wall I built is falling. There's a current underneath my skin. Something dark is pulling me in. I don't move, but I keep drifting. Every bound just slowly shifting. Not a word, not a sound, just the gravity pulling down. Feel it spreading through my veins, soft like smoke, sweet like rain. No resistance, no escape, just your presence, rearranging space. Magnetic pull, don't let me go. Dropping deeper, soft and slow. Every heartbeat falls in line, losing yours inside of mine.
pleasure wrapped in gentle pain. Don't explain, don't define, just this gravity of mine. Like let it go, don't let me go. Don't let go. Soft and slow. Somewhere close, somewhere far. Walking through a different timeline. Every step aligned with mine. Like a memory I knew long before I found you. Every second feels suspended, like the moment never ended. Different worlds inside one dream. Nothing's ever what it seems. In the silence we connect, through a space we can't detect. Every heartbeat mirrored sign, like your path was next to mine. Parallel hearts beating slow in a place that no one knows. Every rhythm intertwined. Yours was always close to mine. Parallel hearts side by side. Nothing left for us to hide. I can feel you through dimensions, through the walls and the pretensions. Every glance a quiet proof that your soul is my own truth. We don't need a bridge between us. Nothing heavy, nothing grievous. Just the echo of a beat where two parallel hearts meet. Through the noise I hear your sound. In the chaos you are found. Every whisper sinks in time. Your reflection mirrors mine. Parallel hearts beating slow in a place that no one knows. Every rhythm intertwined. Yours was always close to mine. We don't need to cross the line. We already share the sign. In the space between two worlds, our secret love unfolds. Parallel hearts close to mine.
Touch the air, feel the change. Something shifts before you're closer. Like the room becomes exposure. Every breath a subtle tension. Every pause a new dimension. Don't move, but I'm already somewhere deep, somewhere steady. Not a choice, not a plan. Just a signal from your hand. From the skin into the mind, leaving everything behind. Every touch becomes a code on this electromagnetic road. Skin to signal, close the space. Feel the rhythm, find its place. Every motion draws the line where your body touches mine. Heat, heat. Skin to signal, let it flow deeper than we'll ever know. Heat, heat. You don't speak, but I can read you. Every instinct tries to lead to something formless, something bright. Like a flame inside the night. We're not dancing, we're not standing, we're expanding, we're demanding every atom, every cell. Surrender to this spell. From the pulse into the bone, to the places left unknown. Every current starts to rise underneath these heavy skies. Skin to signal, close the space. Feel the rhythm, find its place. Every motion draws the line where your body touches mine. Heat, heat. We don't need to name this thing. Just the echo, just the ring. In the space between our breath, there's a world beyond the red. Signal, feel the heat. Feel the pull. Underneath. There's a current in the darkness, moving silent, moving harmless. Every step I take is weighted. Every thought has been translated into something I can name. Like a shadow with a flame.
not in fear but in release, in the beauty of the deep. Undertow, carry me down, past the noise, past the sound, in the deep where no one sees. I become the silent seas. you feel. Something underneath that's real. Every pulse a conversation. Beyond words, beyond translation. Heat. If you can hear this, follow my voice. This is the last signal I send tonight. A frequency wrapped in fading light. If you're listening anymore, but I'll keep transmitting to your shore. Through the noise and through the crowd, through the silent and the loud. One more message in the dark, a tiny electromagnetic spark. Find me in the interference, past the walls and past the clearance. Whisper in your ear, the only voice you'll ever hear. Last signal burning through the night. A love letter made of light. Across the distance, through the noise, you're the only frequency, the only voice. You're the only frequency, the only voice. This is the last thing you hear. Know that I was always here. Every frequency, through every silence, I was here.
this out loud before, but the music already knows, and so do you. Beyond confession, now you know. Confession, 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 now you know. Under the lights, there's a thread. You can't see it, but it's there. A phantom thread between your hand and mine, invisible and thin as a fishing line. It pulls when you move away from me, a quiet ache, a gentle gravity. I felt it first across a crowded room. I tuck beneath the noise, beneath the gloom. No face, no voice, just tension in the air, an invisible connection everywhere. I follow where the thread will go, through the fast and through the slow, wrapping tighter with each breath, pulling me toward life or death. Phantom thread, don't let it break. Every pull, a chance I'll take, tied to something I can't see, the only thing that's holding me. Phantom thread around my soul, the more I pull, the less control. Sometimes I forget that you're connected, then a shiver, unexpected, like a whisper through the wire, setting every doubt on fire. Could be a world apart, still I feel you in my heart. Not a memory, not a dream, just a thread pulled at the seam. Tighter now, I feel it wind through the body, through the mind. Every step I take toward you makes the phantom thread brand new. Phantom thread, don't let it break. Every pull, a chance I'll take, tied to something I can't see, the only thing that's holding me. If you cut it, would I fall? Or would I finally lose it all? Keep it tight, keep it close. You're the thread I need the most. Phantom thread, never let it break. rush of years. I reach for you but touch the air. Your scent is gone but still right there. This dream won't let me find the door. I don't remember anymore. Walking, walking, never still. Past the edge of conscious will. Every step goes deeper in.